Hello, Boulder County Commissioners and Council members. My name is Eric Redden, and I'm here to discuss fire prevention and community safety in Boulder County. Fire prevention in Boulder County is important because our communities face risks from both structural fires and wildfires. The Marshall Fire of 2021, it just seemed like it was yesterday, destroyed over 1,000 homes in Boulder alone. This disaster demonstrated how quickly fire can spread under extreme conditions and highlighted the importance of a strong fire prevention programs throughout the community. Behind me is the remnants of scorched trees and a barren landscape from the Marshall Fire. It's a sad sight to see, especially for me, who's out here at least twice a week enjoying the wonderful mountains we have right here in town. So let's talk fire prevention and the concepts that go with it. Three primary concepts of fire prevention are education, enforcement, and engineering. Education involves teaching the public how to prevent fires through community outreach, wildfire preparedness programs, and public safety campaigns. Compliance with fire and building codes through inspections and permitting processes is done through a process we call enforcement. The engineering side focuses on better designs of building and fire protection systems that reduce fire hazards and protect people. Together, these concepts form the foundation of fire prevention efforts, not just in Boulder County, but throughout the United States. Fire codes in Boulder County are enforced through the Boulder County Community Planning and Permitting Team, Boulder Fire Rescue, and the Colorado Division of Fire Prevention and Control. These groups conduct plan reviews, building inspections, and fire safety inspections to ensure compliance with fire and building codes. When violations are identified, property owners are required by law to correct them so that safe conditions are maintained for occupants and emergency responders. Fire codes are applied to both new and existing occupancies throughout Boulder. New construction projects have to meet all current code requirements before permits are approved and occupancy is allowed. Existing buildings are periodically inspected to identify hazards and ensure continued compliance to protect the people who occupy those buildings. When older structures undergo significant renovations or changes in occupancy levels, upgrades may be required to improve fire safety and meet current standards of code. In Boulder County, we have several organizations that establish the fire resistance ratings used in construction projects. National Fire Protection Association develops fire safety standards used throughout Boulder County and the country. Next, the International Code Council develops the International Fire Code and International Building Code that are adopted by many jurisdictions, again, us being one of them. On a more local level, we have the Fire Code Review Committee who reviews the code and adopts model codes based on the recommendation of the Boulder County Fire Protection Districts for you all to review. Furthermore, each district enforces these codes as necessary. Fire resistant ratings are determined through standardized testing procedures. Building components such as doors, floors, walls, and ceilings are subjected to controlled fire conditions to see how long they can resist heat and flame while maintaining structural integrity. These tests result in different ratings such as 1 hour, 2 hour, and 4 hour fire resistance assemblies. Ratings help engineers, contractors, and officials like yourself select materials that provide appropriate protection for occupants and property. Fire tests and fire ratings are important during inspections and code enforcement activities. Inspectors will verify that the fire-rated assemblies are installed according to approved designs and will remain intact throughout the life of the structure. Properly constructed fire-rated walls and doors help contain fires, slow the spread of fire, and provide additional time for evacuation and emergency personnel response. Damaged or modified fire-rated systems can compromise safety to the structure and result in code violations. Numerous undesirable characteristics exist in structures throughout Boulder County are unsafe. These include blocked exits, damaged structural components, malfunctioning alarms, excessive storage of combustibles, electrical hazards, and compromised fire barriers. In Boulder County, another major concern is insufficient fire breaks around the homes located near the open space and foothill areas where grasslands are in abundance. These conditions increase the risk of wildfire damage and threaten the safety of the community. Now let's talk construction materials. The building construction type that presents the greatest hazard in Boulder County is type V wood frame construction. Wood frame buildings contain combustible structural elements and are used widely in residential neighborhoods and apartment developments. especially in all the older homes around here. During drought conditions and periods of high wind, which we are experiencing in excess this year, these structures can contribute to rapid fire spread between buildings. The Marshall Fire demonstrated how quickly fire can move through neighborhoods when combustible construction materials, dry vegetation, and extreme weather conditions occur simultaneously. Reviewing plans and structural controls are critical while attempting to improve safety in Boulder County. Before construction begins, plans must be reviewed to verify compliance with fire and building codes. Structural controls such as fire-resistant materials, fire-rated assemblies, sprinkler systems, fire alarm systems, emergency exits, and fire department access routes are evaluated during the review process and periodically throughout the build of the structure. This helps reduce the hazards before occupancy and improves the safety of residents and emergency responders. Boulder County's fire prevention efforts continue to improve through education, enforcement, and engineering in order to reduce fire risks and protect our community. Through code enforcement, inspections, fire-resistant construction, and wildfire mitigation, Boulder County continues to improve public safety. Many lessons were learned in the Marshall Fire, and it serves as a reminder that protecting lives and property is done through prevention, preparation, and enforcing building standards. To the commissioners and council, I hope you do some research of your own and find areas where we can improve and grow stronger as a community. Thank you.